Alright, today I'm reviewing the Estée Lauder Advanced Night Repair Rescue Solution Serum with 15% Bifida. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsored ads or videos, so if that's something you're into, like, subscribe, share the video. Check out the links below or check out my Patreon community. So, Estée Lauder releases a lot of different products under this. They came out with something similar to this like last year, which is pretty nice. And now this Special Rescue Solution Serum, which is another branch off their Advanced Night Repair line. This line, they got eye creams, they've got everything from this line. So this is a new one. I really like Bifida Ferment as an ingredient. It's a great soothing, probiotic, barrier repairing ingredient, protecting ingredient. So anyway, when this one came out, I had a 20% off coupon, so I picked it up. If I didn't have the 20% off, I probably would have waited for it to be on sale because it gets expensive. And then some point it'll be on sale somewhere because they've always got holiday sales, like double sets of these and things like that. And interestingly enough, this is one product I really haven't found. I found some good alternatives to. I haven't found a dupe for it. And again, no dupe really for this one. So it's interesting. Although it's a good thing. It means they put some creativity into this, for God's sake. So. Okay, so they say Estée Lauder's Advanced Night Repair Rescue Solution Serum with 15% Bifida ferments. Sensitive skin formula powerfully reduces the look of redness and irritation now and helps prevent it in the future. Helps treat redness, fragile skin, calm skin after peels or treatments. And it is a nice calming product. However, there are a few ingredients I'll talk about that might, for some people, not be terribly calming. So for most people it will be, but there's some ingredients that might be an issue for some people. So. Okay, first criteria is packaging. It's really pretty. It almost looks like gold. It's just a glass bottle, but it's pretty. And it's got a dropper bottle on it, so no issues with that. There we go. Although I prefer some sort of pump, but anyway, I'm never going to get that because every brand has figured out the glass dropper bottle is the cheapest thing to produce. So anyway. Okay, in terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. In terms of fragrance, it has no fragrance ingredients and no essential oils or anything like that. It does have almost like a tea scent, which is probably from the Bifida, so no issues with that. Some brands use a fragrance to cover up the scent of Bifida, but I actually kind of like the scent. It kind of smells like a little bit like tea, so I'm okay with that. The manufacturing location for this one is the U.S. I'll do a quick pH test just for anybody that's curious of the pH of it. Oops, there we go. There we go. I would say it's almost 5 exactly. So that's good. Skin is naturally pH around 5.5, and that's sometimes when our skin pH gets off, that's when we have issues too. So okay, so I would say 2 to 3 drops of this product are enough to cover my entire face and neck. So a little bit of it goes a long way. It might not be the most large bottle in the world, but 2 drops, 3 drops max covers everything. So a little bit of it goes a long way. It's got a water-like texture to it. It's just a little bit thicker than water, but it feels really nice on skin. And the interesting thing with this one is it's part of their Advanced Night Repair line, but they recommend using it morning and evening. Personally, I am too high maintenance to almost always use the same product morning and evening. I feel like I have so many products and so many different ingredients I want to feature that I almost don't use the same product morning and evening. It's always something different because I just want my skin to have lots of different ingredients and nutrients, but this one feels really nice. It feels pretty calming yet hydrating. It's not greasy. And when it soaks in, it takes a minute to soak in, but once it does, it sets to almost a matte finish that is non-sticky. So it feels really nice and really calming on the skin. So for me, typically I will pick morning to use it or evening, never both in the same day. And they also recommend if you want to use it at night, you can use this and then follow up with this, of course, because it's not another product from their line. So it's very nice. The texture makes it very ideal to layer underneath other things. So what I do is cleanse, tone, and then this one will be applied. And then I'll apply other serums, moisturizers, sunscreen, makeup, whatever. It's almost always like right away, early in my routine. So I like using it in the morning. It's pretty easy to fit into my morning routine without having to change anything. Or you can certainly use it in your evening routine as well, but I found it pretty easy to use in my morning routine. So just a little bit thicker than water. A little bit goes a long way. Really nice finish. And feels really nice on the skin and without feeling like sticky or tacky. Just give it a minute to soak in, and because instantly it'll feel tacky, but once it soaks in, it doesn't feel sticky at all. So, okay, I will talk about the ingredients in 1 second. So let me talk about, in terms of animal testing, Estée Lauder is not cruelty-free. Maybe someday that'll change. I assume when I started doing this, I don't know, 5 years ago, that by this year everything would be cruelty-free, but that's just not yet. But we're moving closer every day. Okay, in terms of performance of this one, I actually really enjoy this one. I was surprised. I enjoyed their Advanced Night Repair Serum, but I didn't find it to be like a holy grail status like a lot of other people do. Apparently, it's one of the best-selling repairing serums in the world, is what Estée Lauder says. I could be wrong or right. I have no idea. That's just what they say. But this one feels really hydrating and calming. It really feels nice when your skin needs a little boost of moisture, but you don't want it to feel greasy. It doesn't. The trick for that seems to help a bit with fine lines. Seems to plump up skin a bit. Especially just noticing on my hand, it's amazing. It definitely plumps that up a bit. It's non-greasy. You can add it to most routines without having to rearrange or change anything. It doesn't have any high-maintenance ingredients that don't play well with this or doesn't play well with that. So it's nice. It does seem to help with redness and calming skin. I would say for acne-prone skin, there's only a couple ingredients in this one of note. Hexylene glycol and carbomer. And those aren't terribly comedogenic. So in terms of the price, this is kind of one of the bummers. So it's 20 milliliters, 0.7 ounces. It retails for $78. Although, the bottle will last you forever. I mean, I've been using this now for over a month, and it's just barely below the waterline. So, I mean, if you use this once a day, this bottle will probably last you 2 or 3 months. That would be my estimate. So, I mean, it's expensive, but not terribly, terribly so. So, okay, in terms of ingredients, so we've got 15% Bifida Ferment, which is a probiotic. It protects the skin from UV-induced damage and also helps with DNA repair. It also helps barrier repair and skin sensitivity. It's a great ingredient. We've got Tripeptide 32, which is a skin conditioning tripeptide that's almost exclusively used by Estée Lauder in this lineup. We've got yeast protein, which is skin conditioning, probiotic, Lactobacillus ferment, skin soothing, protects the skin from environmental aggressors. We've got sodium hyaluronate, humectant. We've got caffeine, which is an antioxidant. Some people can be particularly sensitive to caffeine, so that's why I mentioned this might be a great barrier repair and soothing serum for most people, but if you're sensitive to caffeine, some people are sensitive to it drinking it or having it applied topically because it does kind of penetrate a little bit. So for some people, it might not be the best. We've got a type of red algae, which is a skin protecting ingredient. Watermelon antioxidant gives significant DNA protection against UV damage. Lentil fruit. Lentil is a moisturizing ingredient, and usually lentil is used with watermelon and apple as a trio called Aqua, which is claimed to give 24 hours hydration and reduce fine lines after only 2 hours. And then next up, the next ingredient is apple. So now I've got the whole trio, which is a hydrating ingredient. Magnolia bark extract, antioxidant, skin conditioning ingredient. Japanese knotweed, an antioxidant. Poriococcus, which is an astringent or an oil soaking up ingredient. We've got silymarin, which is a potent antioxidant, anti-inflammatory agent, and also UV protectant ingredient. There's something called soap berry extract, which is actually a cleansing ingredient that also has antioxidant properties, so that's interesting. Chamomile, a skin soothing ingredient. Sodium PCA, skin identical ingredient. And then we've got sucrose, which is a sugar-based humectant. So a nice list, a lot of antioxidants, sometimes for barrier repair and soothing skin. Sometimes you don't want that many antioxidants, though. Sometimes more just soothing and hydrating ingredients, but it depends on the person, what's going on, so keep that one in mind. Okay, last but not least, we've got the It Factor. I really enjoyed this one, aside from the price, and then obviously they're not cruelty-free, so that's going to block out a huge amount of buyers. I think they would really do their company good if they went cruelty-free, and maybe they'd be more on par with selling the numbers that The Ordinary does. But anyway, So this is a nice one, great for calming skin, anti-aging. It offers some hydration. Here it is after it's finally soaked in. Really looks nice and calming and no redness and plumpness on the skin. Nice option if you're looking to spend a little bit more money. The only real dupe I could find to this, and there's products with Bifida Ferment in them. There's a lot of them, but then they don't follow up with some of the other ingredients. So the only similar, it's not even a dupe, it's an alternative with some similar ingredients such as the fruits. Would be the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra, but it's apples to oranges. They're not the same product at all. They're both hydrating, but the main stars of the show are totally different. So it's really the only alternative I could find. So anyway, I do really like this one. And if it were more affordable and cruelty-free, it's something I could see myself repurchasing. So, anyway, okay, with a 10 being a perfect score, I have this one an 8. Nice product overall. I'll have to, maybe should do a versus these. Anyway, leave a comment if you had a chance to check this one out yet or not. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.